Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. So to my last analysis, there is not too much to add, so there's no need to change the wave count at the moment. We are currently following the projected wave count, the primary count. However, the condition is and remains that we need to hold the $2 level. This is still the count that just needs to hold. Okay, so if you've been watching my last videos, this is by the way the futures chart. If you've watched my previous videos, then you know that my primary count is still that we get a higher C wave in wave 4, that this is a flat pattern. Yeah, I would count that as an expanded flat, in which of this third wave low, which was printed in February, we rallied in an A wave. We then came down in a B wave, a very difficult structure to count, and that we're now moving up in a C wave. Well, I'm not telling you that we're doing it now, but I would confirm it if we break above that B wave high at 253. Nevertheless, the potential is there, and I would follow it at the moment as long as the $2 level is holding. We identified this sort of bullish potential recently. Because we can count the move of the 15th of April low or 14th of April low as an impulse. So this could be within the C wave of wave 4. Yeah, this could be the first wave within that. So again, also the C wave would be a 5-wave move, ideally an impulse or an ending diagonal, but ideally an impulse. As a wave 1, then we had here an ABC expanded flat. That reached, if I remember correctly, and that's why I count it as an expanded flat. It's a bit of a messy structure and typically unusual in a wave 2. But even if we say the wave 1 was up here, which is possible, then if we take the length of the A wave, go to the high of the B wave, then it reached the 200% extension, a perfect target, yeah, for a wave C in an expanded flat. Now, another way of measuring, if we say the wave 1 was here and it's both is possible, what did it reach then? It basically reached here the 2.618 extension. Okay, the 2.618 extension is sort of the, let's say, maximum that a C wave should reach in an expanded flat. So that's fine. You know, it's sort of adhered to the rules and regulations and, well, guidelines defined in the Elliott wave method. As long as it's holding that swing low at $2.02, I would focus on higher. It's of course difficult. It's not guaranteed. It's basically just moving sideways, but it's sort of a structure that could be interpreted as an impulse. Again, the condition is clearly it needs to hold the $2.02 level. And if it's doing that, we could rally in a third wave next. We might be in the third wave. Don't forget that also a third wave would be a 5-wave move. So we could see this here again as a wave 1, a wave 2, and we could then rally in a third of a third, a fourth, and a fifth. That's sort of how it would work out. Don't normally want to go that much into detail because these lower degree waves, they are very fragile. They change a lot, they move a lot, and we need some stability here as well. But yeah, that's sort of the view. And ideally, this reaches at least $3.20. Condition again is that the $2.02 level is holding. Below the $2.02 level, the bearish count would become active. Even if we haven't made a new low, but below $2.02, it will be primarily the bearish count, which would mean that the fourth wave already ended here. That was on the 3rd of March. Okay, it would. That's not my primary at this stage, because if that is the case, the wave 4 would be basically a bit too shallow. But okay, I can't rule it out, and it would become my primary count below $2.02, and then I would say, okay, we came down in wave 1. This here was a wave 2, and we're now coming down in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So that's sort of the bearish count. Again, don't misunderstand me. There is at the moment, of course, the potential we could already rally, and the overall correction is completely over. But at the moment, the two main scenarios I follow are either we rally in a C wave of a wave 4, this wave 4, and come down then and make a new low, or we make a new low straight away. Okay, these are the options. Important is just to understand that honestly, as long as the $2 level is holding, we can focus on higher, I think, right? Yeah, and that is currently my view about Natgas on the futures chart. I mean, what needs to happen now is obviously we had a bit of a reaction here to the upside, which is good, but not enough that, you know, to say that we really are rallying. It would now need to take out that B wave high at 252, 253. Same story on the Natgas spot chart. Yeah, absolutely same story. Nothing to add here. We just have different levels, and here it's all about the 197 level. I don't want Natgas to drop below 197. It would basically make further direct upside in a third wave of a C wave very, very unlikely. But actually, I think it's more important is the swing low here at 192, because we already broke briefly below the 197 level. So yeah, but also here it's currently just making lower highs at this stage. But if we can break, and that's the breakout point here on the spot chart, if we break above 235, we have a good confirmation we are in the third wave of the C wave of the fourth wave. Okay, that's my update at the moment about Natgas. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.